Hey everybody, my name's Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. We're getting back to some retro gaming goodness tonight with Wild Snake. And I've never played Wild Snake. It doesn't look familiar. The name sounds familiar though. And this is, I note, the second game I've seen with this kind of cover almost. The red background with Alexei Pajatov's name on it, saying that he endorses it or introduces it or whatever. The other one was, I think, Breakthrough, and there might have been another actually. So I'm curious. Like, there's a whole string of these, I guess. What up, Goob? Snake, snake, snake. Ooh, a snake. So anyway, yeah, this is Tetris adjacent, I guess. It is a puzzle game. The box art doesn't do much for you, but you take a look at the back of the box, of course. That's where we get our, what it is. A deadly nest of snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? So you can move the snakes as the snake falls, essentially, down the hole here, I guess, for lack of a better word. And even after it lands, I think it keeps moving in the direction it was pointed. Until it hits a wall or the butt of a snake whose color it does not match. And the goal, I guess, for the most part, is just high scores. Now, there is a two-player head-to-head. We're not going to be playing that tonight, and that would obviously be, to beat your friend. But, yeah, it's interesting. I'll give it that. I like the two-player view over on the right. It's got that kind of neat background with a transparency layer behind the boards. Otherwise, the backgrounds look nice, and the puzzle grid's a puzzle grid, so it's hard to knock it on that one. We can flip through the manual real quick, but it's not a very long one. You get your controls. A and B is to confirm and cancel selections on the screen, because everything is basically controlled by up, down, left, right here. So you get a little preview box, so you do know what color snake is coming. They don't appear to come in shapes so much as they do just the colors. This is where it explains the news. There are two special kinds of snake. There's a wild snake, which just matches whatever the first snake it touches is, and then there's the king cobra, which just flat out blows up every snake in its way. Like it goes straight from top to bottom. The style option is the background art, essentially, and then you can change the grid shapes, I guess, in the background. I don't know if you can turn them off or what. There's a challenge mode. A King Cobra challenge is kind of like a single player 9 level challenge kind of thing. It gives you some basic strategies. A lot of good screenshots in there, but not going to be a lot to this game. What up, R-Clown? How are you guys doing? How is everybody? Goob, Clown? Same old, I assume. Have we been logging enough time in Tears of the Kingdom, everybody? if you're playing it. Ooh, as I slam the keyboard into the freaking mic stand here. I are bad pod vidcaster. Haven't bought it. I'm not even sure how much time I've slapped into it already. A lot. Yeah, Street Fighter 6. Wild Snake. I like the animation. Oh, that's a nice touch. 94 bulletproof software. Dumpster firework. Pardon me. So desert, forest, water, grass. I'm gonna go with grass. T-square plus flask. Oh, so this is your board shape. Where's can you go stand? Yeah, I understand the dumpster firework thing. I just got back from a board game convention for the weekend, and it was pretty fantastic. So yeah, I've already boned this. So the ability to move them after they land is pretty interesting. I think that's kind of the skill part that takes some getting used to. Also notice they appear to be getting longer as they go on. Whoops. Biffed that one pretty good. Oh shit. Now we're getting into the realm of the fact that I suck. That was interesting. Like, everything slithers around once you kill stuff and get it out of its way. And that is, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh, new snake. Oh, new snake. Very intrigued. It's a little hard to wrap my head around the movement of them. Like, I don't know. I'm not a big geometry style person, so anything that's even remotely. Oh, shit. I should get it. I should have been able to cascade, but I suck, so. Wild snake. Didn't do much for me though, did he? Oh, come on. Again, if you don't have them pointed a direction when they hit bottom, they just kind of go wherever they want. Adding new colors, and that's really throwing me off. Like, it's hard enough to deal. No, that wasn't bad. Nice cascade effect with that. Such a weird concept. The goal is to Tetris them, not to build them up, right? Shut up. Yes, the goal is to get rid of them. Mamba. That was it. That's the one player Fushuka. So I guess without a second player, this is what we're looking at for the evening. Different shapes and backgrounds. The music did change. I wonder if it changes with the background. I think it kind of is like, hey, you need to be moving a lot more than I'm doing in general. Like, I feel like it really banks on you being like making them squish up, whereas I'm tending to leave them in a line. Probably not. Strategic way to play it, Ah! What the hell happened there? I do like that snake, the yellow snake I just dropped. He killed 2 different snakes, so you can kill multiple snakes with a piece, which I guess isn't unlike Tetris in that, you know, if you land a couple of rows, you get a couple of rows worth of snake or piece death. Biffed it. Here comes the new snakes. New snakes. No! Oh, now I'm really butchering it. It's interesting. I don't think it's bad. I don't think I would prefer this over Tetris. And I think, if I recall, it's been a long time since I played the other game that I said had the same box art, which was called Breakthrough. I think that was kind of my general consensus on that one, too, was I'm like, it's not a bad game, but it's sure not Tetris. And like, if I'm gonna play a puzzle game, why would I not play the best puzzle game, you know? music definitely changes based on the level selection, like the background, which was a suspected thing, but now it's a definite thing. So I'm gonna miss these little snakes across the whole goddamn thing, man. Ah, shit. All sorts of the wrong way on that one. Over. Oof, plus sign. The game music is so loud. Oh, let me turn it down. I wish you'd have said that earlier. I gotta turn it down a long time ago. Well, I gotta say, again, I don't think it's bad. But I think I would almost certainly play Dr. Mario or Tetris over it. And the music's not awful, but it's also not like exceptional in any way. Graphics are okay, acceptable for its age for certain. Nothing I'd say stands out, really. And again, like I said, I feel like that's the same way I felt about Breakout, or Breakthrough, or whatever the other game like this was. It's just, it was very mediocre. Not a bad game, but just not special in like any way whatsoever. And that's not a knock on the people that made it. You know, it's just is what it is. I do like the left side there. It gives you like a ranking, so like as I continue to kill snakes, it's like, oh, you're a nestling, now you're a garter snake. That's kind of a cute idea, to give you like a constant, like, oh, this is kind of a how you're doing thing. I'd hope that would go further. Black snake. Oh shit. Yeah. Could have been worse, I suppose. Like that. That was worse. And that was even worse. It's almost a funny idea, the ranking thing, actually. It's just like, if you suck, you're just like a crappy little snake. Like, I'm a shitty water snake. Nothing special here. Your average junk snake. Not killing anybody. Not getting my own zoo exhibits. Oh, fiddle fudge. That was really good for me. That was just the murder snake there, the king cobra special piece. Just kills everything it touches. I could use a lot more of those. How did that not... I swear to God I pressed the other direction. But that thing was like, I'm going this way. I don't... Oh, White Snake. White Snake. I recognize that as a band name, but can't currently think of any of the songs from them. I'll give it this, the animation watching the snakes like slink back and forth. It's fairly smooth, looks good. I didn't care for that. Oh, horse on a stick there. Grumble, grumble. Alright, well that was me falling apart. Game's over now. I feel like once you bone it, because of the length of some of the snakes, like, there's not really a recovery. It feels like, hey, can I copy your homework? Okay, but don't make it obvious. Murder snake. Yeah, it does. It's like... don't know. I think I guess it's closer to Dr. Mario than Tetris in how you're trying to match colors. The big difference is instead of just pieces falling straight down, these things move left and right, and then especially the wilds come down and blow up all of a single color snake, like everything kind of slithers around and moves, and that's what leads to your chain reaction. It's interesting. Did see plus flask. Diabolo. Let's see. Diabolo! Is it a devil head? No, it's an hourglass. Eee. Whee. It's like flowing water, which is interesting. Oh, whoa! Alright, well I screwed the pooch on this one. Oof. Boy, that's a rough go. I can say I think you can probably come back from that, just because the snakes do delete the entirety of the one they touch. Yeah, see, so I think it's a little harder to do, but I certainly don't think it's impossible. Oh, what the Oh my god. I'm just gonna let it kill me now. I want to go find the what do you call it? The King Cobra challenge. It said that's like it said there's 9 levels to beat there, which ideally means that there's some kind of goal. Obstacle X standard. Normal, no preview. Hard, no preview. Oh, there it was. King Cobra. That's the cascade effect. Quite. Level 1. You must eliminate 20 snakes of 4 types to reach the challenge. Alright, so this gives you a little bit more of a structured play. Oh, it did not go the direction I wanted it to. Hey, I got there. 50 snakes. 2.5 minutes. Okay. Not specific colors or anything fancy, just snakes. I don't know if I'm going to get there. I don't think I am, actually. I think the slithery part's what killed me. Like it doesn't move. I feel like it moves too slow. Out of time. Oh, I got bit by the snake. Oh, look. We have a Joseph.
I figured out that what I was trying to do has to wait until tomorrow because they do not have a email to contact them. They only have a phone number. So,
Hey, look at that.
hi everyone.
So we had to rearrange.
I'm back for a little bit.
I think Clown's the only one in here at the moment. Cobra Strikes. Challenge complete. Try again.
What is this game?
I struggle to put it to...
That looks
Joey, he says.
great.
I mean, look.
Hi, Clown.
You're not wrong. Watch, he gonna get you.
Why is he... Oh, he's 3 snakes.
Ah.
Bulletproof software.
Our clown redeemed hydrate. Joey does not have something to hydrate with.
I do not have something to hydrate with.
He is hydrateless.
Hold on, let me go get...
Oh my god.
Well, you can start it up. I have it up in my room. With water in it.
Clown says that those bits are for you. Or not bits, the coin, the hydrate. It's for you.
Those are channel points.
Yeah, channel points. That's what I was thinking of. God.
How many were there? 3?
Yeah, 300. Hydrations. Yeah, Joey's home. His year of college is over, but he's only home for a couple weeks to get his wisdom teeth removed. So, once his wisdom teeth are out, he'll be going back home to Ohio.
It is, I guess, technically where I live now.
It is technically where you live now.
I pay rent. I get my mail sent there.
Sounds like a living situation to me.
Alright, what is this game?
Okay.
Options.
Oh, I started.
Oh.
So you get slithery snakes and you're trying to match colors. Just like semi-ish Dr. Mario Tetris style. And as you kill snakes, all the snakes like slither around and move a bunch. And it actually makes it kind of complicated. Yeah.
I'm not sure I understand. Oh, well, that snake's in the way.
Hey, and if you kill 2 snakes at once, it throws blocks onto the other person's screen.
Oh.
You got blocks onto mine, so you must have managed it.
So confused.
The movement is a little much to get used to, frankly. Because it is very weird. Like trying to get used to how they move.
Yeah. I guess.
Oh, my blocks went away. I guess they're only on your screen
Yeah,
for a little bit.
They're only up there for a bit.
Yeah.
That happened to me as well.
So yeah, this is, I played another game a while back called Breakthrough, which was another kind of puzzle game, and it was endorsed by Alexei Pejnitov, who's the guy who made Tetris. And this was also, it had basically the same cover art. It was like a red background with Alexei's picture up, and it's like,
Well,
clearly a theme, like, you know, like, I don't know, I think it's probably just the one company, like Bulletproof Software, is trying to use his name to make other puzzle games, hoping to hit on the next Tetris, I'm assuming, and, you know, not succeeding.
Yeah, I would not call this the next Tetris.
No, not at all. And what I said was, I don't think this is bad. It's interesting. But, so the Blinky Snake is wild when you get him, if you get him. And he kills all of whatever color snake he touches first.
Oh.
So if you touch like the solid blue, he would kill all the solid blues on the screen.
Gotcha.
And then there's a black king cobra that when it comes down, it just goes straight down. And anything it touches along the way dies. So he can clear out a lot of stuff.
Alright.
I kind of like the slithery motion, like watching him go around. But I don't know, you know. Like I said, I don't think it's bad. I think the problem is that I would never...
Oh my gosh, there's a new color.
Yeah, it throws a lot of colors at you, actually. Like, you spend a lot of time playing with, like, 4 colors, and then suddenly it adds a new one, and then a new one, and then a new one, until you've got, like, 7 different colors on the screen. You're like, well, shit. As I was saying, the problem with this is I don't think I would ever pick this over Tetris or Dr. Mario, yeah. Like, I feel like that's its problem. It's just like, well, why would you... Like, if you're gonna play a puzzle game, play the best puzzle game. Not, you know, second best or runner-up or... Shit, I really f***ed that one up. Well, I think you're gonna win. Frankly.
Whoops.
Oh, well, the wild certainly helped me out, too.
That's not where I wanted that guy. Also not where I wanted that guy.
Yep, there it threw another color at me, which just really fucked me up. I'm gonna lose. Wee, slithery friends.
I feel like you really have to make use of the
Slither.
built-in slither function.
You do, and I don't have a good eye for it.
It's whatever way their head is faced.
Well, yeah, I got that, but if you go straight down, it kind of picks the direction as well. Like, if you don't give it a left or a right, it's just like, boo, wherever it wants to go.
I usually just, if I want it to go to the right, I'll just point it to the right one. Is that it? This is the game?
This is the game,
oh,
yeah.
Boy. Doesn't get any harder than that?
Well... No, because apparently in 2-player, you're stuck to the standard grid. So in 1-player, there's actually a bunch of different grids that you can do. But since we're playing 2-player, there are not so many grids that we can do.
Well, that's not the direction I wanted you to go. No, he's covering my guy.
Your snake, bro. Snake bros. Why, snake, snake, oh, snake. I think that's my biggest thing with this game, is it just makes me think of the Badger and Snake song all the time. Mushroom, mushroom, snake, snake, oh, snake. Yeah, that one.
Well, that's not, ideal. What?
Yeah, some of them get really long, too.
That wasn't even the problem.
Oh.
I accidentally set one of my snakes down on the block that you put, and it just disappeared at the perfect time that he just fell down at the same time as I got another snake, so there were just 2 snakes falling at the same time. It's a little slow on the button pressing.
Yeah, I feel like the whole game is a little slow. And we are playing on easy. I'm sure if you turned it up to normal or hard, it would speed it up.
Well, I'm not particularly complaining about the speed of the game, but more so the speed at which it registers inputs.
Button press.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not... Oh, why did that not go the other way? There we go.
I do like watching them slither.
Yeah, like the slithering thing's actually kind of a neat concept. And it is interesting because every time you kill one, like a lot of stuff moves all at once. but that's also not always to your benefit.
There's a lot of slithering that goes on with snakes.
Well, especially like if you're looking like, especially now when there's 2 players, I'm looking to like try and make a combo so I can put crap on your screen.
The crap really doesn't affect you.
It doesn't really at all, and that's I think because the snakes don't get stuck; they just slither around it. But like I'll look at it and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna put this yellow guy here and this yellow guy here so that when I get the thing, I can mush them together. But then what happens is you kill something and everything kind of moves on you. And
Yeah.
you're like, well, shit. So much for that attempt at a build.
Ugh.
Boop. So tell me, Joey, what was your favorite game at the board game convention?
Ahoy.
Really?
If we're going play to win, it was Ahoy. Otherwise, well, that's not good.
Let's distract ourselves while we play a game.
Look at my screen.
Huh.
I've just got one obscenely long snake across the top.
Wasn't that what she wants? Oh, I got the King Cobra. He just ate a bunch of shit. Let's enjoy that.
No. I wanted him. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. I got a wild.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, play to win, I enjoyed Ahoy the most. Alright, I guess that's the one I wanted to win the most. The space one we played was pretty good. I did like the hamster wheel game.
Yeah, the hamster wheel game is fantastic. I think that's a great drunk, ignorant game. Which we all know I do love drunk, ignorant games.
I did like the kick game, way kick.
Wow. Everybody likes way kick. I think you'd have to be a bit of a weirdo to not like way kick. That wasn't the direction I wanted.
The wild snake only touched one type of snake.
I don't know, I think out of the play and win, the one I liked the most was probably Starship Captains.
The one mom one.
Yeah.
Out of the play and win, the one I think I enjoyed the least was actually Canopy.
Well, yeah. Hard to enjoy a game when you can't understand the fucking rules to it, really.
It's so unfortunate, because I feel like it had the potential to be a good game.
Agreed. God damn it, give me a different color snake!
Oh, that's what the Cobra does.
Well, you win.
I understand what the Cobra
Oh, what
does
happened?
now.
Oh, I got a wild and it blew a bunch of shit off my screen. It saved me.
Lucky.
Very.
Still dead anyway?
I mean, why did that go?
I think the answer to my question is yes.
No, the King Cobra just cleared like half my screen for me.
How come you're getting all the cool
massive combos.
You're getting all the cool snakes.
I have no idea how it goes. I think it's just
Uh-oh.
I got another wild. So I don't know if you can't see it. I'll pause it. So in the middle there's a screen of 3 snakes, and it takes from the bottom. And I think it's just whoever gets the next snake first at the bottom gets it.
I accidentally built a snake into a platform that you gave me. And it did not go well for me.
Yeah, check that out. It basically cleared my whole damn screen for me.
Purple guy? That's a new color.
Purple guy. Whee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like Starship Captains. I'm trying to remember what the hell else we played. There was that one game that Hannah got all about that you both won, which was hilarious.
Yeah. I'm not upset about winning that one. It wasn't a bad game. We played it with Garrett when he came over, and I do have to say that I enjoy it a lot more having actually finished a game of it.
Well, that helps, yeah. We never really did finish one while we were there, did we?
I think you may win.
Ah, you say it as you clear a ton of stuff.
I got the cobra.
Yeah, the cobra helps a lot. Ah, I got a wild, but it only killed one freaking snake.
I've had a couple of those.
And you're like, oh, what a waste. Oh, and then it threw a new color at me. Bogus. I lose. I've lost again. This music. Really? You like the music? Because I don't particularly...
It's not bad. It's just
Look, I'm not saying it's bad.
very quiet.
Well, yeah, I got it turned down.
Are we doing a 10-minute review with my 2 games that I got?
No, I'm going to let you play one player for a second. So we'll put you on a different...
Different board.
Yeah. There you go.
Flask.
I'm under the mic cable. Yeah, stop. Come here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And because of the shape of the board, when you kill snakes and they cascade, they slither into different positions. It's an interesting concept. I'm not denying that. I just don't think it's particularly any more impressive. Oh, goodness. Than, like I said, Tetris or Dr. Mario. Or Yoshi's Cookie. God, I loved Yoshi's Cookie. Have you played Yoshi's Cookie?
I don't know. What was the one I really enjoyed?
I don't remember.
You guys just played it on stream. It was Yoshi themed. It was like a Tetris one.
Tetris Attack?
I don't know. Was that Yoshi themed?
No. Yoshi's Cookie was the one where you had a cross and you could move rows and columns up and down, left and right.
I don't remember it moving up and down, but yes, I think that we are talking about the same game.
I don't recall. I mean, I know your mom and I played Yoshi's Cookie.
I think it was that one then.
That wasn't recently, though. That was quite a while ago.
Wow.
Well,
that's actually what I tried to prevent from happening.
like I said, I think that's my thing. It's just like if something happens and the snake's moving the wrong way, you're like, well, shit, that's not a good position.
Yeah, I don't particularly enjoy that after the snakes are down,
They continue to move.
Well, not that, but that it's like AI run. Like they just move however the snakes deem appropriate.
Well, once they're on the ground, if something disappears in them, they move in the direction of their head and down if there's a gap for it to go down into.
Gotcha.
So I mean, you can sort of plan for it, but I don't think it moves fast. It moves so fast that I don't think you really can plan for it. You have to have good reaction time. I think if you could pause the game and kind of look at the board for a second and make a plan, it'd be better. But when you pause the game, it just clears the screen and basically says pause, and you're like, well,
Yeah.
that's not helpful.
My yellow guy is not in the right spot. Ugh, and my blue guy is covered by the red guy.
Yeah, the varying lengths is an interesting twist on
I
it.
do believe I'm going to lose.
You get a snake that's like one or two, cube grids wide or long, and then you get one that's like 9, and you're like, where the f am I gonna put this?
I mean, I'll do my best here, but
Feeling pretty dead.
don't exactly have the highest of hopes.
No, not looking great on you. Game over. It does rank you in the bottom left. You're a water snake. Mostly harmless.
There's a water snake in your picture on Facebook that I
Where?
saw.
We took that picture. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. We got 8:57. I'd say we're done, basically. I mean, the graphics are acceptable. They're not amazeballs. Like, they aren't Nintendo level polish.
It's a little hard to see it on the background. The background has a lot going on.
There are like 5 different backgrounds. There's water one, grass, forest, desert. So you could change the background to be something more akin to something you like. Like the game is just playing itself now.
I do like that background. It's a lot easier to see.
and every background does have a different music track, I believe, that I've noticed. None of them stand out to me. Like, it isn't friggin' Tetris A or Fever from Dr. Mario, which are both just bangers. Like, those are great songs.
The Russian classical song.
Yeah, like these are decent tracks, but they're not, they're not fire. The graphics are okay. The gameplay is acceptable. It's got some interesting concepts to it, like the slithery thing and the whole snake basket, everything falling down. I like the Cobra because he can really bail you out because he just kills everything. So if you have like 10 snakes crossing his path, like it really can clear a lot. The 2-player is nice.
I like that the Cobra, actually, you don't control it at all.
Yeah, he just goes straight from top to
you
bottom.
can't control it, and you don't know which spot he'll start at. He just goes straight down in a random spot.
I think that might be my other semi-complaint, is the snakes come down in random spots. And I know that they're pretty fluid on their movement, so it's not as big of a deal. But, like...
It is a little hard to control them sometimes.
So there was one of the grids that's an hourglass shape. And so I had a couple snakes stuck on the top half of the hourglass, and a snake would come over down by that, and I didn't have the time to get it over before it hit that snake and then got stuck up there. On that one, I think I did end up clearing it eventually. And I think the only reason I cleared it is because, again, this game, the way it clears is if a snake of the color touches that color. But the snake keeps moving, So I just had to direct the one snake to kill the blocking one and then move it over and let it go down. And everything else just kind of broke free.
I do like that. I like that you have control of the snake until it stops moving.
Yeah, which is interesting. Again, interesting concepts. Just not...
I like it in practice.
Enough?
Or I like it in theory.
Yeah.
Like, it's all cool ideas, and I think that it's not a bad game.
Yeah.
It's just not stellar.
If I had this as opposed to Tetris and Dr. Mario, I would play this and not be upset. But the problem is I have Tetris and Dr. Mario. So I'm like, okay, between this, which is a little uncontrollable because of the slithery idea, and it's just okay on graphics and sound, you go to Tetris and Dr. Mario, which is polished graphics and sound, amazing sound, really. The music's just awesome. And it feels a little bit more controlled, like, and this one you can look at it. I think this is very easy to be like, that snake didn't go the direction I wanted it to, and the game screwed me. Whereas in Tetris, it's like, I hit the button too many times, or I placed that poorly. Yeah. You're very in control of Tetris and Dr. Mario, so you're just like, well, that's 100% on me. And this one, I think it's got a little bit too much wild blood in it to be like, like, oh, I put this here, but then everything shifted because one snake turned left instead of the right, which is what I wanted him to do. I mean, on a scale of 5, I'd put this at a solid 3. Like, it's not bad. I'm going to give it a thumbs down in general, though. Just on the basis that I have played enough puzzle games at this stage, I have 100% played better puzzle games. Like Yoshi's Cookie, Dr. Mario, and Tetris, primarily amongst them. Like, those 3 puzzle games are awesome. Tetris Attack, I'm not a huge fan of, but it's a good one. It's not my bag. But that is, again, a game with good Nintendo polish. It's got bright colors, it pops, everything looks crisp, has good music. This one's just like a peg below. And I think that's a little offish for it. Let's see. It is Wednesday, Saturday night. What do we get for Saturday night? We got Brett Hull Hockey 95. You want to play hockey? No? King Arthur's World. Now, this is an interesting one that I've never played. I have kind of glanced at it. And
interesting.
So it's Lemmings-ish. Yeah. So you're using like archers and knights and shit to kind of clear your way through. I mean, it says King Arthur's World, but that's like a steampunk power plant.
That sounds like
thing.
something you would enjoy.
Right. It's also mouse compatible, which is interesting. So I don't know. That's very intriguing, but I do believe that's a single player joint.
I mean, I'll watch you play Lemmings again.
We have Mortal Kombat 2.
I'm not a huge fan of Mortal Kombat.
Now, I will say I'm pretty sure when you and I played Mortal Kombat 1, we were like, boo Mortal Kombat 1. Like, I get why people loved it because it was gory and everything, but it kind of played shitty.
Mortal Kombat 2 polished that up a lot. It's still a very stiff game compared to Street Fighter, but I think it plays a lot smoother. The graphics are a little sharper, the music's a little better. Mortal Kombat 2 is the one I remember the most from childhood because we actually had it. World Heroes 2, which is a fighting game. I remember playing through World Heroes 1. It's one that I actually did beat on stream.
Did you play that one by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you think? We got 2 fighting games, a hockey game, and a Lemmings style game. Mortal Kombat 1, I think, is the best home port was actually Sega CD. Yeah, the Sega CD ports were generally really good because they could actually fit enough of the game on there to not have to make drastic changes to it.
I think I'm in favor of the King Arthur one.
King Arthur's World? Okay. Alright, well, I'll do a single play of King Arthur's World on Saturday. Maybe we'll get you out here to play it as well. It's interesting. Look at the camera.
What?
You look sharp and I look fuzzy.
Is it just focusing on me?
Maybe it's because you're wearing a black shirt and so it pulls you more. You're fuzzy in real life. I mean, I'm kind of fat and blurry in real life, so I can see that. So yeah, Saturday night, we'll do that. King Arthur's World. I'll see if I can get the mouse to work on it. What else we got coming? Saturday night. So I restarted my game of Advance Wars on Saturday night. So I was originally playing Advance Wars for my Saturday night streams. I stopped it like halfway through or 3/4 of the way through the game.
I do vaguely remember this.
Didn't touch it for months. Probably didn't touch it for over a year. And then Reboot Camp came out. And so I started I got up to where I stopped on the stream on the Reboot Camp on the Switch. And arguably that's what I was going to do for Saturdays.
But Tears of the Kingdom.
Fucking I'm torn on Tears of the Kingdom. So, play Advance Wars Reboot. I really do want to finish that game because Advance Wars Reboot has Advance Wars 1 and 2 on it. I wish it had Dual Strike.
Here's the thing.
But
everyone is currently playing Tears of the Kingdom.
That's true. Which is why people might be like, oh, Advance Wars is different. Anyway, I have to beat Advance Wars 1 to unlock Advance Wars 2.
That's up to you. So.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. Maybe King Arthur's World will be so dope, we'll just play it for extra long. Yeah, I hard doubt that as well, but we'll see.
You can hope.
Anyway, Goob, Clown, thanks for coming in. We'll see you guys later Saturday night. Peace out.
See you guys.